And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Cutter Crawford. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Stays alive. The 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, and now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Tommy Pham. Dribbled up the third baseline. And it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. Grounder might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Francisco Lindor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Check swing went around, and it's 1-1. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple gold gloves and a platinum glove, multiple all-star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score. Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Bangs off the wall. And he's got a double.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it on his own. One gone, bottom half of the 1st. So now Turner in on that right side. turned on, but foul wide of third. Oh, 1 down. That one ripped. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Rafael Devers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Adam Duvall at the plate. That's to third. Nice grab. Throw to first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. So 2 down. Here's Alex Verdugo. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
On the ground right side, Alonso takes it himself, and that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Back here at Fenway Park, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. That's in there. Strike one. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
The 0-1. They say it went. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in Boston, here's Enrique Hernandez. Here comes a pitch. That one is absolutely belted into the monster seats and gone. An absolute blast to left. His 7th home run of the season. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. And that one in the air center field. Nimmo right there to make the grab. 1 down. Rob Refsnyder digs in now. In the air, center field. Nimmo brings it in, and there's 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Nimmo going back on it. Back some more. And it hits the fence. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Brett Beatty. And he deals. There's a strike.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Mark Canha, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Canha leads off first with 1 away. In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. In there, and it's 0-1. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. And the 0-2. Bounce to the right. Turner. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. Mets leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Boston, and here is Masataka Yoshida. Yoshida, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. Line drive. And it's caught for the out.
Japan has made a major impact on Major League Baseball over these last few decades. We've seen players completely change the game.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 16th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Devers now doubled his first time up. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Oh, the throw is wild.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And the batter now, Alex Verdugo. Ground ball right side, could be two. Fires over to first. Awesome play there. Next is the designated hitter, Enrique Hernandez. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Hot shot to third. Beatty to first, and that is that. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Fenway. Start of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Pham. There's a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. That misses. It's 2-2. And there's a ball.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Hit weakly on the ground. Devers throws on to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Alonso batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce back to the mound. Throw to first is in time. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, his 7th home run of the season. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Stepping in, Rob Refsnyder. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. And now, Yu Chang. And first offering is fouled off. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. And that's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One down. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Base knock right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Chang around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
That's 3 singles in a row. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Grant Hartwig into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now it's going to be Adam Duvall. That's a laser base hit. Turner around third. He scores. It's 7-0. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Rips that one center field. Nimmo makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 8-0. And now the DH, Enrique Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Duvall on third with 2 out. And a base hit into right center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 9-0.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now swing and a line drive slicing into right field and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. On to the top of the 5th we go. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Crawford back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next pitch is popped up, and there's one down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch just misses.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. And the count is 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one missing inside.
2-1.
Fastball for a strike. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Throws across the diamond, and that is that. And the Mets go down. Back here in Boston. And now the first baseman, Rob Refsnyder. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Yu Chang getting ready to hit. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Hammered, base hit.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Man at first, and here is Masataka Yoshida. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Second and third, one gone. And next for the Red Sox, Justin Turner. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. 1 run across. In there safely. And the lead continues to grow.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brooks Raley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Well struck right field. McNeil drop step going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So stepping in for Boston, Adam Duvall. Bounce to the left side, and that's a fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall. So up next, Alex Verdugo. Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Verdugo is set down. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Mark Canha. Crawford back to work. That one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Duvall settles under it. And there's one down. Omar Narvaez at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Left-hand batter waits. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Snags it for the second out.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Nimmo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Kicks and fires. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Comes the 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 down, nobody on. This one lifted in the air, left field. Yoshida has a beat on it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Enrique Hernandez. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Rayleigh in his 4th year. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 12-0.
with a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one down. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Yu Chang. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he's on at first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now here is Masataka Yoshida.
0-1.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Nimmo settles under it and makes the catch, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Seventh inning coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman. Tommy Pham. Chris Martin will take over here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 55.
The pitch. And he takes a strike. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's Francisco Lindor. To the right side. Refsnyder steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Slider misses outside. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Mets. Hasn't been their day. It's 12. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's Justin Turner. The pitch. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
And Devers hits that one. McNeil drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 14-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Trevor Gott gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup. Back-to-back base hits, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Enrique Hernandez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Nimmo going back on this one, and it's off the wall. The run scores all the way from first. 15-0. So man aboard, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong. On the ground, and it stays fair, and it kicks off the base of the wall. Canna throws to second. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
And now here is Rob Refsnyder. That one ripped left field, and it's off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Pitching change here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Nimmo fires it to the plate. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Here's Turner now. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Ripped into left center, base hit. 1 run is in. Turner coming home. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and they extend their lead.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I'll tell you. Man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now, Adam Duvall.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound. Ripped on a line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And here it comes. High fly ball out towards left field. Head towards the monster. And that one is off the wall. In to score from first, and they extend their lead.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
What a play in right field, and the inning is over. So they explode offensively for 11. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
And a pitch. That's in there. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
That one's in there, 0-1. Ball one there. And the righty deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Duvall makes a move towards the gap. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Hauls it in, 2 away. Man at first, Mark Canha up now for the Mets. And there's a foul ball. McNeil, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce to third. Devers zips it to first. Third out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. And the pitch. The other way. And that's down, a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now at the plate, Masataka Yoshida. Swung on, belted. McNeil going back some more, looking up, and caught on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now a fly ball to right center. And no one can get there. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And that's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
On the mound now, Adam Ottavino. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Rafael Devers up to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Beatty gets under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Adam Duvall.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Drew Smith getting ready to go. And a foul ball left side. Turner at second with 2 down. And a rope into center field, base hit. Nimmo fires it to the plate. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
2 outs, runner at first. Alex Verdugo now at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Enrique Hernandez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher for the Mets. Omar Narvaez. New pitcher on now, Nick Pivetta.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
The wind and the pitch. Pivetta goes 6 feet 5 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And the right-hander deals towards first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.